All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Shem Yahweh Shai, Shem Rachak Wadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach them well. Shalom to the elect. 144,000, first and foremost, pushing this truth in all sincerity at the four quarters of the earth. Shalom, I'm your brother Tabah Yakwinah, coming at you with a quick in transit. I parked, so Lord willing, I can grab some precepts to make this edifying for a brother out there. This time of the Passover, I had this whole display that I was going to do, put this thing together, this lesson together about the Passover. And when you start thinking about putting lessons together, it's like what I would say in the world, herding cats. Every thought is like it's like a wormhole. So sometimes you just gotta press record, man, and just go all through the spirit, man, and make sure that you pray before you do this, before you put it on wax, and make sure that you don't speak on something that you don't know of. And of course, this is for younger brothers, for other brothers. You never know how the Lord will have you sometimes. You just need a reminder, to be slow things down and do things bit by bit. But there's a lot of fear for those that reverence the Lord. There's a lot of fear going on right now. In Israel, and those true believers, man. This is Job 28:28. And unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil is understanding. Right, this walk is very easy, but it's hard at the same time. It's straight at the same time, man. The Lord requires of us, man, to be diligent, to study, to read, to live these precepts and commandments. And you can see what happens if you don't do as the Lord say. The Lord will build you up for a season, and then it'll crash you out. And we've seen that with this guy in Israel, Eleazar. He's just a shining, gleaming example of what not to do. This is Psalms 111:10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments. His praise endureth forever. Right? So, it's hard. It's hard in this place, man. Babylon the Great, man. That's what makes it straight, man. This place being spiritually Sodom and Egypt, Revelation 11:8. All right. It makes it difficult because you're inundated with temptation, man, everywhere, and people that have been tempted and are being tempted, and so the walk becomes sometimes it just becomes it can become very burdensome. It could become very lonely. Hey, but we're in the end times, man. That's what makes it that's what makes it difficult, man. You got this guy Alazar, he obviously was comfortable, as with a lot of false prophets in Israel, comfortable. And we've looked at this guy and rebuked this guy plenty of times. And now his wickedness has just come to a head, and now it's out of the closet. It's out of the closet. It's out for everyone to see. Proverbs 1:7, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Right? So when you get rebuked, what the scriptures say, secret, let's see. Yeah, Proverbs 27:5, open rebuke is better than secret love. The men of GMS is the only camp that's doing, and those that are affiliates, that's doing the open rebuking, that's getting on people about certain things, getting on other camps about the right things, man, to be getting on, because it's a straight gate. This is, when you do that, it's all through the spirit of Yahweh. That's how you know the Lord is dealing with only one facet or one group of people. The Lord's not here to make everybody feel good. All these other guys, all these other camps, they're feeling good. They're making people pay for the Passover, getting virtual Passover tickets. Like, what in the F, bro? The Lord's he's really gonna, as a brother put off in the chat, he knows that the Lord is pissed off, man. It's going to be some real, that's just the beginning of, it's hard not to talk about this guy. I don't want to talk about him. I really don't, but it's a pivotal moment, really, because he has a big following, and it just feels like that domino that got knocked down, and all the rest of the dominoes is about to come down, man. As the scriptures say, strike the shepherd and the flock will flee. Let me see. How does it go? See if I can get that real quick. All right. How does it go? Let me go to... So if you you strike a leader, his whole congregation is going to fall, or anything that's attached to him. And what the Lord got going on right now is that certain people are like associating them with, siding with this guy, they're co-signing with this guy. And so that's really just, through my eyes, my spiritual understanding, the Lord lumping certain people, outing people in the spirit, man. Because you got people on the outside watching. You got Israelites, they're feeling the pressure of Babylon the Great. And they're, for lack of a better word, they're trying to find the truth, and some of them may be window shopping. So for those that are of the elect, they're going to see, oh, okay, this guy was wrong, Alazar. These guys over here, they're joining with him, so they're wrong. They're wrong. I mean, it was obvious that these guys in purple were wrong, but now I really see it now. I'm just, it's just hypothetical speaking my mind right now as a man. This is Zechariah 13:8. Strike the shepherd that the sheep may be scattered. All right. So like Zechariah 13:7, awake, O sword, against my shepherd and against the man that is my fellow, saith the Lord of hosts, smite the shepherd, and the sheep shall be scattered, and I will turn mine hand upon the little ones. And what I want to take from that is that, just the concept of the shepherd is a leader, and this guy Eleazar, he was a leader. But, I believe it's just the beginning. It's just a domino. And it's just a spirit on me, but I don't want to talk about it, but it's a spirit on me speaking on it. It's like the Passover is coming in tomorrow. Like blood moon, lunar eclipse, it's heavy. This is a heavy moment right now. It's scary. It's scary. All right. Might as well jump to Zechariah 13:8. It says, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. Lord don't want all of Israel. Don't want nobody he don't want to build up, all these niggards. They're going to be destroyed. All those that cleave unto this devil, Esau or Edom, they're going to be destroyed. They're going to suffer the same fate. All right? It shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. So 2/3 of our people not going to make it, not going to be saved. All right? From impending danger. That's what salvation means. The danger of the ICBM missiles and the concentrated laser fire from the chariots, the angels of the Lord. All right, it says, but the 3rd shall be left therein. That's the elect. All right, and then you got the elect of the elect, which is the 144,000. Lord willing, we be at that number. And the governing body of, the kingdom to come. All right. And so we're coming into this Passover, and Yahweh Shai, he made his sacrifice for the elect of Israel. And then, ultimately for the whole nation of Israel. But, everything being decent and in order. This is for the elect. This, on this side. All right. He was that lamb without spot, man. That perfect sacrifice. And so, that's just a sign in itself, because these guys didn't reverence Yahweh Shai like that. They say he wasn't worthy to be worshipped. But now, they flirted around with the name, playing games and stuff, and the Lord put him out on blast, man, big time. And Lord willing, there's more to come. But Lord willing, that was edifying, giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.